Who got popped? By who?
Over at the club, like you said. One of the bartenders said a dude with the glowing fist came up in there and smoked Hope and his men.
You said glowing fist? Hey,
Shut it!
What are we gonna do with him?
We could just let him go.
Shut up. Get him over here.
He said he had money.
now you believe me, huh?
$500. We'll let you go.
I don't have any cash on me.
You think we're stupid? We're not stupid!
Yeah, Danny. Ow!
Grab his hand. Put it over here.
Wait, don't.
NYPD.
Ah!
Drop it. Look, don't make this harder than it has to be.
For what? You gonna shoot us?
Yes.
I do what she says.
Yo, this is some next level shit.
Yeah!
We just be done with this. You want your boy here in one piece?
This is some next
Yo,
level.
you can get us killed. She's bluffing.
What about NYPD didn't you understand? Drop it.
Let's go, Misty! Let's go!
Now. Now we are walking out of here with him. Does anybody have a problem with that?
Whatever. Saves us from dealing with this shit.
You know what? You almost crossed the line here.
Huh?
When it's your little narrow ass came out, go.
Ooh!
Good, I'm glad to see you two.
You're not looking so good.
Let's go.
You kidding me? I totally have this.
What the hell happened to him?
It's complicated. Can you help him?
I sure don't want to be a part of any of this.
You work for Rand, or...
No, Bethany's a friend who's also a doctor. This is Colleen, that's Misty, this is Danny.
Whoa, God.
Can you hear me, Danny?
That's a mess.
Do you know how this happened to you? I'm an anesthesiologist. Your friend needs a hospital.
He's Danny Rand, he's in Rand Enterprises. We have to keep him out of the spotlight for a lot of reasons. Bethany, please.
We need to stop the bleeding. Do you have a first aid kit? Who are you people?
Yeah. Ha! Yeah, I'll probably just be straight up, like, I would be straight up unconscious.
Where do you two?
In fact, all of you back off.
He's stabilized. Someone needs to stay by his side for the next 24 hours. Keep the wounds clean. Any sign of infection or fever, and you call 911, yes?
Yes, and thank you.
No worries. Next time your friend gets messed up, do not call me. Got it?
She's basically like the clerk Temple Standing. I just noticed that. At least for now.
You said you had a line on Mary?
Not really. Her fingerprints were in a military database. Special ops redacted.
Seriously?
Yeah, she left on a medical discharge and she went freelance, which is also why her name was in a RAND database.
So there is a chance that she was hired by Davos to follow Danny and bring him in.
Wait, Davos? Joy's whatever it is?
Yeah.
I thought they were like brothers. He did that? Why?
The Iron Fist. Davos wanted it, and now he has it, and he's out there killing members of the Triad.
Davos killed someone?
Yeah, it looks that way.
Oh, God.
Yeah, this is real. This is real.
Wait, who is Joy?
His sister. She's dating Davos.
If he could do this to Danny, then who knows what he's capable of. I need to tell her.
Well, how do you know she's not there by choice?
Listen, I know my sister.
Yeah, but you just said that Mary's name was in the RAND database. Your sister had to have access.
Colleen, this is Joy we're talking about.
Call her.
You know the situation between us. She's not going to answer my call.
Okay, well, you stay here with Danny, and we'll go and pick her up.
I'll go with you.
No, you were right. The way she was talking about you the other night, she's more likely to come with us than with you. And you heard Bethany. Danny can't be alone.
Hey, what you said about Davos earlier?
Yeah,
I think you're right.
they told her. They told you. Danny
I
tried
need
to.
to do something about it.
She's now going to want to use Mary to take
need
care of Davos.
Protection. At least until I figure out
Yeah.
plan.
I can take your money, run protection. But it's a band-aid. If this guy Davos decides he wants to hurt you, all bets are off. And if you don't want to run, you need to eliminate the threat.
Easy. Danny, you need to rest.
Yeah,
You're all beat to shit.
It's true.
Aren't you supposed to be like the best fighter in the world or something?
Davos got the drop on me. I wasn't thinking on his level.
Are you sure it's gone?
He is in no shape to take him on.
Feels like the connection went dark.
Must feel like losing part of yourself.
Wasn't a part of me. It was me.
There's got to be another way around this.
Think about it, but don't wait too long because I'm heading out of town and I won't be back this way soon.
Uh-oh.
Joy, Colleen. We should talk about Davos.
Uh-oh.
Come on, I know you're in there. I spoke to the doorman.
It's not a good time, Colleen.
Anywhere, PD, open the door.
She dipped.
Just a moment. What's going on? You alone? Yeah? Why?
Uh-oh.
You're not alone, are you? I am alone, detective.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Excuse me. You can't just come into my apartment. Excuse me. Step out where we can see you. No one is here. Mm-hmm.
Freak! Oh, God! Jesus!
Mary? No, baby.
What the?
Oh! Ooh! Come on, Misty. Oh, God, no! Ooh, Juju. Whoa.
Enough! Now, there are a couple ways that this could go. There's no time for a flesh wound, so I will put the bullet between your eyes.
Mary? What's she doing here?
She goes by Walker.
Joy.
Here we go. Uh-oh.
So glad you're okay. Hey.
Just don't.
Mary Walker wasn't the only person working with Davos.
Joy?
I did this to you.
Oh, yeah.
With him. I paid her to be a part of it.
That's
I knew
messed up.
from the start what he would take from you. I wanted to hurt you. I did. Davos isn't done yet.
Oh, man. Oh, man. okay, this was arguably one of the best episodes in the entire season 2 so far, in my opinion. And one of the main reasons is because, you know, everything's really starting, the story and the plot is really moving along now. Like, I'm not even going to lie and say that pretty much almost the first half of this season so far felt kind of like a slow burn getting up to the point that it is now. And to me, is mostly because the Golden Tigers and Hatchets, you know, that plot has kind of been more on the forefront these first few episodes. And even though I kind of wanted it to move along quickly so that we could get on to some of the more bigger plots, I understand that it's kind of needed, you know, one, because Daredevil's gone, and so with Daredevil gone, you know, there's with less vigilantes around, there's going to be crime and stuff breaking out, and so Danny's there to take his place. And that's, you know, what Matt said to Danny, take care of my city. You know, this season is kind of showing Danny doing that, so I understand that the plot is there for a reason. And if it wasn't there, we wouldn't even have, you know, a majority of the fights that we've seen in the show so far. So yeah, but I'm just glad that things are moving along more now. And I'm glad that Misty, you know, because she already, one of her friends that Danny beat up, he was like undercover. He had got up in the, you know, ranks, I guess, of the Golden Tigers, I think it was. And so, you know, Misty and NYPD were already on the case, and so crossed paths with Danny, and so now Misty's gotten involved in, you know, she's playing her part. I don't know how many episodes she's going to be here, but I'm enjoying seeing Misty, you know, cross over. She's an awesome character, so it's always cool to see Misty. Ward, I like, ever since I saw him in season 1, Ward, you can't say he's not one of the best characters in the entire show. Ward just has such a good arc going on, you know, because, I mean, I enjoy seeing Joy as well, but Ward, he is just such a stand-out character in the show. And, you know, his arc going on, he's, like, really broken and stuff and troubled because of all this, you know, stuff they've had to deal with their dad, and, you know, just their brother-sister relationship, you know, so he's just a really troubled person. It's kind of hard for him to talk about things, and, you know, seeing him going through that, and especially this episode, Danny kind of talking with him and helping him with that, seeing how much Ward actually cares for Danny as a person. Like, I'm telling you, Ward is just one of the best characters of the entire show for me. And so Davos got the Iron Fist, and it isn't like he's trying to be, you know, a villain or anything. He is the antagonist, yes, but it's not like he's trying to be a villain. He thinks that he should be basically the hero that Danny was. He thinks he should have had the chi, because, I mean, I didn't say anything about it, but I did notice that he never yielded, and that, you know, the match was just called, and that Danny used the sunlight to his advantage. I did notice those things. I just didn't say anything. So he feels he was cheated out of that, and then along with that, Danny leaves Kunlun, and then it ends up being gone. So I understand his reasonings for being upset and, you know, angry. So he pretty much just wants to make his presence felt, let people know that he's the new Iron Fist, and he wants to, you know, like I said, it's not like he's trying to be a villain. He's doing what Danny was already doing. He's, you know, taking care of all the Tyrats, the Golden Tigers, and the Hatchets. So he's just, you know, taking care of wiping out pretty much all criminals. Joy was just upset with Danny because, you know, he lied about the thing with her dad, and ever since Danny's came back, you know, it's just been, you know, kind of a pain for her. So, you know, she had all that stuff planned to be done to Danny. You could tell that, you know, you could tell she felt bad about it. You could tell that because, you know, they kind of grew up together at one point. And now Davos is saying, well, you don't get to just walk away from this, okay? But you're the one who had all this. You're the one who planned all this to be carried out. So my actions that I've done, you also face consequences for them because you were a part of it. You don't just get to walk away from this. And they were trying to tell her, too, that he was not good business. They were Mary and Danny, they were trying to tell her. And, you know, she finally realized when it came to the point that now Davos, you know, could possibly do something bad to her, hired Mary again for protection when she was pretty much done with Mary. Now Mary's sticking around in the plot for this reason. And the fight, that was awesome. I was about to say Danny. Misty and Colleen against Mary, that was cool. I'm so glad that the one dude, the people who had Danny captured, the one dude, he called Colleen. He made the right choice. They should have called Colleen, and they got him out of there. But he, like I said in my review for last episode, he's going to have to step his game up to take on Davos. Because one, now he doesn't have the Iron Fist, and two, he is in no shape to fight whatsoever. So I'm not expecting any confrontation between Danny and Davos until like probably the 9th episode, because he had stitches in him, he was bleeding all over, he was not in good shape at all. Now Mary and Joy are at Danny and Colleen's place, and so now the plan is pretty much just to find Davos and stop him. Even though Davos is the antagonist, he is a good antagonist, in my opinion. And the very beginning of the episode was one of my favorite parts alone of the episode. Seeing him punch the wall, you know, seeing that he has the red Iron Fist in him, wearing the mask looks good. I was wondering how they were gonna, you know, pull off the mask in live action. That's what we were all wondering. To me, it looks good. That's not just me saying it out of hype or anything. If it looked bad, I would say it looks bad. It genuinely looks good to me. That's my personal opinion. It's, you know, it's not white. That would just look weird. You know, it works for Deadpool and Spider-Man because it's like, you know, lenses. But for people like Batman or Iron Fist, the white, it just wouldn't work because they don't wear lenses how, you know, Deadpool and Spider-Man do. So it just wouldn't work. But nonetheless, the mask looks good. I hope, I'm still hoping, don't spoil it for me, those of you who have binged the whole season, but I'm hoping that at the end we see Danny with the mask and some kind of costume or outfit. Something like how they, you know, did at the end of Daredevil season 1. He had the full iconic Daredevil outfit. I hope we get something like that at the end of Iron Fist season 2. This was my reaction and review for Iron Fist season 2 episode 5. Let me know what you thought of the video down below in the comment section. Links from my social media will be down below in the description box. Smash the like button. Share this video with anyone you feel enjoy. If you are new around here and you like what you see, tap the subscribe button and ding dong the notification bell to join the Mad Alliance on our journey to 100,000 subscribers. My name's Joe, aka Mad Joe FC. Hope you all have a marvelous day. Mad out. Mad. Strong. Together.